Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to your Hulkino updates. A mere 24 hours since we spoke. So we'll update you guys on what has happened in the last 24 hours, what is going to happen going forward in the near future, as well as what is happening in the background. All questions, all feedback, all comments are welcome. All opinions are welcome. Feel free to share. We believe in a horizontal structure here, and we value your opinion as you've seen time and time and again. So let's jump right into the VC updates. We're trying to make it quick and we save time for any questions, thoughts that you guys may have. We are available to you. So with that, we're going to start off with the good old let's chill hard. We have a couple of tweets out, a couple of new announcements out that we'll be going over, along with multiple announcements coming. So feel free to show your support with likes, comments, retweets, if that's the ability of using your Twitter. And feel free to shill whichever updates that you enjoy, that you think are fun. Let's bring some more exposure to Holkino as we roll out more utility, especially in these pressing times inside of the bear market. This was an anticipated drop inside of the bear market. We are not TA experts, but we're smart enough to follow the trend lines and prepare for the worst. And if we get the best, awesome. Then we're in an even better position. So as far as what has happened, we have dropped the consumer information site preview for Bloomblock. As far as what's happening with that, it is ready, it is functional, but we want to add in affiliate ads before we release it. So we're looking for pay per click. So if you guys click on those ads, we get revenue. We'll put up a pin as far as how the affiliate marketing works. But the idea is that exposure to those advertisements gets revenue towards Holkino, which gets injected back to the chart. As you saw in the example, in the preview, the Hulk Inu advertisement, the main banner has a Hulk Inu banner on it. There's another one mid page. So Bloomblock, as you may know from the Medium article, but it's your crypto news all in one spot. If you guys want us to get news from other news sources as well, we can add them in. Has live charts as well as live price updates, and the live charts that are in there on the main page towards the bottom is Bitcoin and Ethereum. So feel free to check that out, the Medium article, I mean, so you can get more of an understanding of the promotion and implementation aspects to Bloomblock. It's something that will be used consistently. We also have social media that auto posts the updates to the site, so that also builds more exposure for the platform as we work on search engine optimization, SEO. On top of that, as far as Medium articles, a new augmented reality Medium article has dropped today, freshly written, good to go, and explains what to expect from the augmented reality filter. We've also put inside of the pinned post of the definition of augmented reality, which is very much the future inside of crypto. This is 100% original. It has not been done before. Multiple different poses for a front-facing camera, as well as an interactive, responsive face filter or mask for the Holokino character. Inside the article, there's multiple different aspects explained, such as the future use and the interconnected marketing for the multifaceted aspect that we have inside of Holokino. So you know that we're going to be entering into social media ads, automated advertisements, going for Holokino with consistent exposure matched with the marketing efforts done by the team that you guys have seen and known to love. Of course, with paid advertisements, we're taking it a bit slow, focusing more on development and independent exposure-based ads as well as financial gains. Just because, you know, the traffic is less in the market, you know, at an all-time high, but that does not stop us from further pushing, developing Holkino as well, which is the whole idea behind these 6 utilities, 10 total utilities within 6 months of launch. So check that out. The augmented reality, we explained a bit. We also explain how we're using Reels and how we're going to be incorporating this in the future with future contests, as well as going to conferences and vlogging our path to success. So feel free to read it. It's quite easy to read. And yeah, it'll give you a bit more information before it is released so you know what is to come. So remember, every utility release that we have is multifaceted, meaning that the utility is not just released, it's also outreach to influencers. It's also other milestones accomplished to match that utility for a bigger impact for the project's impact as a whole. On top of that, we've posted some updates into Common Ground, the new communication platform that we're on. So if you haven't joined yet, feel free to join it. We're also going to be posting that Medium article in there. We have a few announcements in there as well. It is quite exclusive and it's invite only, so you have to scroll up to find the invite link for you to make your account and enter into the Hulk Inu community. On top of that, what we just announced was Hulk Inu joins the Basement Cipher. So we mentioned this in some updates in the last few days. But yeah, this is like a freestyle hip hop cipher that we met some artists in Miami, just like how we attended that music video. We were quite popular there, as there was a freestyle session at the Mansion Party in Miami, where myself and a lovely lady who was in a gala dress did the best next to these like tattooed gangster looking guys. We were the most talented, which is quite funny because it's a hobby for the both of us. But yeah, we got quite the reputation. Now we've been invited into this freestyle cipher. The reason that we're going to this freestyle cipher is one, yeah, just general exposure. It's fun, but also we're entering into that. We're gaining crypto focused music to have onto our 24/7 Hulk Inu YouTube music channel, which is one of the 6 utilities. That utility is out there to monetize our YouTube channel for as we enter into AMAs, the Smash Space, this 24/7 channel as well. To monetize that, so in the future we become more strengthened to influence as an influencer, and also start a influencer training campaign as we develop our influence across YouTube. We also will share those thoughts with you guys, and if you want to become an influencer on YouTube, we'll help you and guide you with some tips and tricks. So feel free to join tonight at 8 p.m. EST. You'll hear your dev freestyle. That is me. Funny, a bit more different than this professional version. You'll hear some curse words, some funny jokes, but hopefully there's a time to speak. But nonetheless, everyone that's on there, we can see their username, and we can reach out, especially we make a nice impact and reach out and say, hey, put your songs onto our upcoming platform. We have a few people that are already into it, and we're compiling music, as well as myself coding up the 24/7 YouTube channel, which is more complex than it sounds. But yeah, then that'll be dropped, and that will also mark the entrance for us entering into YouTube AMA. Smash Space will be transitioning to YouTube, which is just more exposure while being able to stream it to Twitter as well. So that is what has happened in the last 24 hours. It's kind of jam packed, but we have a few other announcements that we're bringing in. We want some of them to sit, but you'll have some more announcements coming. I'll start off with what you can expect that is to come very soon. We told you that the Hulkverse Bear comic page is being finalized. With that being said, we were adding in motion graphics, and the audio narration was already in, also being added into MP4 format for it to be uploaded to the website. That is in, that is completed. We'll be posting that to the group and Twitter as well this evening, most likely. So you guys get to see page 3, which has a new video format as well, with the characters moving, etc., using parallax effects. So that's one of the announcements that we're waiting to push out. I'll get to the second one that we want to push out a bit towards the end of this, but Hulk Inu joins new Twitter space, so you're already seeing that happening tonight, but we're also monitoring Twitter for new exposure and new spaces where we hang out. I'll work in the background, write some articles, talk to the developers of our utility, while waiting for our turn to speak, and then throw a pitch in. It's usually soft shill, so it's a bit more of like a, hey, what's up? How are you guys doing? Discord will be coming as well. We're waiting for a bit more utility, a bit more things to put into our Discord, but it won't be too long from now. We hope all of you join the Discord, bring some hype to it as well, as it is a handful at first to get a bit more traction, but we may do a slow rise to it as we want this out before the upturn in the market. So we'll get it all set up, and then do more pushes on the upturn. Very sketch. I'm gonna have to mute you, buddy. You provided an echo for me. We're running through some updates in here, and all questions and comments are welcome right after we run through these, and we're more than halfway. I'll unmute you in a sec, bud. So we have 2 of 6 utilities that are ready to be released. You can see when they're ready to be released with previews, snippets, but then also a Medium article being posted, so that way you guys are up to date on what is happening and not just continuously in the dark. So you can see these things happening as well as your feedback. Opinions are always welcomed as you see some of these developments and Medium articles, and we can incorporate them before they're finalized. So, Bloomblock news site to be released, as well as augmented reality filter to be released with a matching viral promo contest, social media ads, and with Bloomblock affiliate ads, which are being added as we spoke, as well as sponsorship advertisements, which would be the banner. Until the time that we have more traction, Holkino reserves that banner for any exposure that's coming to the site. PSA, as well as the Christmas buy competition, is live. It ends on the 26th. If you missed a day of a $20 buy, no big deal. The idea is you do 10 separate buys of $20. You can do them back to back. That's fine too. But the idea is then you hold an extra day. So it'll be a total of 10 days of holding, and then you can win $250. The Chinese promo company, I called them today as well. We're giving it a wait. They could also be on holiday. So give it a bit of time. Once I get the information, and I'll bring it up again, and I will have it will be the AMA announcement. So yeah, so we'll update you as we can, guys. We also have coming is new added utility to the Hokinu Tamagotchi NFTs, which is a creator fee to be added to the NFTs for extra passive income to holders. We spoke about this with Crypto Prince, his idea, good idea. But as far as the rollout for it, we'll have some utility be announced with some influencers calling it and some new members coming into the group, and having that added on so more eyes see it. We also are adding in a new utility for Valhalla holders. So everyone that owns an NFT now is able to evolve their NFT to this point, which is a free NFT for any future NFT collections. V2 staking will be released at NFT round 1 sellouts. We've also reached out to Alcazar Token to see if they would rather do $10,000 buy into our NFTs, which would move Hulk Inu further in milestone. Instead of their 10K buy and then giving away tokens, they can do giveaways for NFTs. Yet to hear an answer from them. But yeah, we'll see. As far as the other announcement that we were waiting to release is we obviously have the poll winner for the next Hulk Inu collaboration AMA, and through a blowout of votes with 62%, Proof of Memes, very bullish project, probably the most exciting project in regards to what Hulk Inu is doing. We will have a collaboration AMA with them. We do talk to them very often. I talk to Chris often and Benjamin, who's 4 out of 5 minds, quite often as well. And we did talk to you guys about how we're making the Memerium, the collaborative site, in regard to incorporating Proof of Memes as well as their meme focus. But bear in mind that the meme site hosts meme contests as well for a streamlined way for devs to see the memes and also pay out contestants. So it's quite universal to be spread. And, you know, the more memes on there, the more exposure. And this is the same concept for exposure for Hulk Inu and finance, is that we hold the top banner until it's rented out for a weekly rate, and we go back in, as well as affiliate ads being run on it. So the AMA that will be announced briefly after this will be on Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. EST with Proof of Memes. So it will be quite the bullish AMA. They have quite the following. And yeah, we'll talk to them more about their project, more about our project. Hopefully, you've been part of these collaboration AMAs where we AMA each other, and we'll start to build more and more towards that. I'll be updating them on the, as well as you guys, on the building of the collaborative site, which is happening as we speak, which is a inspiration from 9gag, Reddit, as well as 4chan. 4chan is kind of like, you know, the OG of these meme sites, but it'll have a 9gag layout and forum for what you would have to assume as Medium articles inside of crypto, and a meme contest section, which is King of Memes. And they're also putting in place something that so people cannot bot the votes. So those are some of the things being developed for V1. As we go forward, and Proof of Memes wants to be further highlighted in there and tie their concept in more, we can add in more information, especially with community feedback for V2. We've also spoken over DM to a lot of the Smash Space contestants. So we have that as well, talking to them and helping them out as they help us out. And had some nice compliments for our project too. We have some extra buyers coming in, more exposure to Holokino, especially as we're rolling out more and more of these utilities. The more that we roll out, the more that people see, wow, they really are bringing out 6 utilities. What else can they accomplish? The next roadmaps that we have with 10 utilities under our belt, when we're talking about the visualizer, when we're talking about the star business with Google reviews, it becomes a lot more of, wow, this is really going to happen very soon, compared to, okay, cool idea, let's see if they deliver, which is a big part of crypto. So yeah, so those were your updates. Feel free to let me know if you have any questions, comments, need something repeated, if you lost signal for a second. Yeah, feel free. Going once. Welcome, welcome, new buy. Oh, kind of new from today. Yeah, so I think I covered just about everything with us entering into Discord, utilities being rolled out. You've seen some previews of the augmented reality along with the Medium article out. If you haven't read it, give it a read. Yeah, there's a good amount rolling out. Don't forget about the Christmas buy comp, along with 10K from Alcazar coming into the charts or NFTs. And freestyle cipher tonight and proof of memes collaboration AMA on Wednesday. We'll have another daily VC with the dev tomorrow. At baseball from Crypto Prince, is it on the website? Is what on the website? Can you clarify it? Page 3 is not on the website yet. We'll be posting it to the community first, letting you guys review that. But yeah, we want to have one the Medium article to sit, then we wanted this freestyle cipher to sit, and now we plan on releasing proof of memes and having that sit. But yeah, we can flip it if you guys have a preference of having page 3 come out, but we'd rather have proof of memes out first, so there's more time for retweets and exposure for the AMA. So never mind, we'll do that first, and then later on this evening we'll pin and post page 3, and we'll also get it to our web dev to incorporate into the website. I know Crypto Prince is excited to show his son, our first fan of our comic. I got you, Crypto Prince. Any other questions? Going twice. So a good amount of info going. It's quite fast, as I promised to try to make it quicker for you guys. I've been advised from multiple mentors to make the VCs faster rather than longer, so people get the information if they have questions. Awesome, take your time, but otherwise make sure that they're informed as they know our strategy. We're being watched by very big devs, but obviously they're busy with their project too. But more exposure as we bring out more of these utilities, so you can expect Bloom Block, as well as our augmented reality filter. Both the everything's multifaceted. Let me hit up the prediction betting again. What's his name? Jake. Yeah. And prediction betting should be next. As he said, I'll hear from him on Monday. So yeah, channel. I will sleep All right, can you hear me now?
Hopefully this should be better. It seems like my connection dropped for a second there. Okay, perfect. I was saying that yeah, you'll see Bloom Block come. So wait, first CryptoPrince asks where can we find Bloom Block? Bloom Block is not out yet. We are adding in uh the affiliate marketing before we have the launch out. So I'm shopping around for affiliate marketing ads that pay per click. So the more exposure we bring to them, the more that we get paid for ad revenue. But yeah, so what you can expect as far as the utilities to come in somewhat type of order is Bloom Block or augmented reality filter. We're adding in a couple other surprise features to it, as well as yeah, Bloom Block. Oh, wait, no, okay, as well as prediction betting. So I just hit up the dev for prediction betting to get our referral link, which is the project integration utility. We'll have an AMA with them as well once that's out, so he can explain everything. And thereafter is most likely the collaborative site Memirium, a working title. But yeah, so that will be quite close to the 7th. And yeah, then StreamYard as well, or we'll have the merch line first. Yeah, so StreamYard is quite complex. CryptoPrince says, Baseball, can we see the data on the website? Yeah. Here, I'll show you the most recent right now. I don't know how much I can screenshot. Yeah, I mean, right now I can show you 4 items as far as what's on the home page, but then you can also see the tabs, logo, banner, and these 4 articles that are up, and as well as the ocean price updates that are happening. Or wait, you didn't mean that. Earnings and clicks, etc., etc. Who is the buyer is what he's asking. So CryptoPrince is asking, can we see the data from the affiliate ads? So the earnings per click, who the buyer is. So you'll be able to see what we're advertising, and we're really just going to go for what's the highest in revenue. Um, we also have the option of doing crypto related, but yeah, we're exploring that right now. Will you be able to see the earning and clicks,
A
etc.? I
glorified
don't think
warrior,
so. I don't think
a
that's. I
green
mean, I
blur
I'd
dashes
have
through
to
the
look
night.
into it from what we
Leads
see,
the
but I mean,
attack. Enough
we can
is
show
never enough.
the deal that we get. We That's what I was saying. We can I can screenshot that and have it posted and pinned of what the pay per click we get or per thousand impressions, etc., or commission. It would attract way more investors if we can share the data on the website. So on the website, you want us to be able to share the revenue we're getting generated from ads. Yeah.
A glorified
Will it
warrior
be?
race, born
We
in
might be able
war.
to jam it
Of the
into the
moon
website, but
highlights
most
the
likely the
rage
white paper.
surrounding the war on
We'll have a
Ethereum.
Bloom Block
A
section, of course, but yeah, when
blood-splattered
the website,
battlefield
when we have
forces our
10
hero into
utilities and the
action.
website comes in
Hulk is
along with
fueled by the
everything that's
sadness
on there
that weeps
now,
in the wallows of depression.
yeah, it's
The
going to get
darkness
quite busy. The
amplifies the green
website, and
light
we might
that
need a
glows
complete
around the hue of
restructure to
anticipation.
organize it a bit,
Tension
and
thickens the
maybe just
air
utility
as the corner.
section with some snippets. But yeah, we can have. I don't know. Yeah, I guess it makes sense for the website to focus on the revenue side of things: utility, exposure, revenue. Those 3 factors. That would be very cool. So Crypto Prince says it would be very cool if we could have it live, like showing the revenues generated from the advertisements happening live. That would be quite difficult, but yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's difficult. I'd have to ask the web dev that, but that would be very cool, especially for the rest of the utilities coming. But yeah, but bear in mind the ad revenue, it's not going to be instant. So these are different utilities. These are business building utilities. So it's something that we launch, and it's another factor of pushing through with Holkino. But yeah, that could be very cool, especially when it's like kicking off. I'm wondering about the conflict of interest. Um, because you have a Bloom Block fan that sees Holkino and says, "Oh, this is like a cash grab website," but no, it is fully functional for news, as well as having it on Twitter and Facebook for quick news. But yeah, if we could see the data, yeah, that would be pretty cool. But that's also the thing is that I'm not sure if the data. I don't think that the data is updating. It's probably a threshold type of thing. that it's like, every 100, every 1,000, not like one click, 0.001 cents. I doubt that it's like that. But again, we have to go into more detail. I've never done the affiliate marketing side of it. So it's like we'll choose it. I'm sure we'll get some type of database there, and then we can see on how it can be incorporated. Right now, I'm just saying hearsay. But yeah, if it's possible, for sure, I like it. Maybe even like a live chart click. I'm sure they have something, pie charts. Yeah, but like 1K every click. Yeah, I see that. So, or maybe even like monthly, weekly earnings, that type of thing. If we can have it somehow auto update, so connects the data website that the affiliate marketing ads provide us, which I'm sure is there, to our website, and then whatever that chart is or whatever that updates to, our website will auto update to. Yeah, I like that. I'll add it to the notes, Crypto Prince. So yeah, we may be able to do it per
On
utility, but maybe we can
news,
have
the
the same
exchange of
ads for
power
all
is
sites, and then it
shifting.
all goes
The
into one
fight
account,
against
so
the
that way
bear is an
developers
uphill
are
battle,
moving even
but with an
faster
influence of
with our meme
support,
website, our
Hulk
StreamYard, as
has the
well
high
as Bloom
ground.
Crypto Prince says it'll attract a damn lot of more investors. I agree. That's the whole point of it, right? Is that it's more than just, oh yeah, this is just a crypto project with a nice name and some utility for the project. Now we're stretching into real life ventures, real life businesses, and more exposure and utility for the consumer. So like um staking is not really utility being used, right? It's like financial utility, or NFTs as well. It's like a one and done compared to, like, now we're giving you guys, like, tangible, I guess is the word, like actual products that are useful for you. So now it's news, then it's a meme website, so you can get all your crypto memes in one place, which is handy for not just this but other projects. If you were a dev, Holkino Raybot's handy for you. The star business for Google reviews that will be coming after this will be handy for an extra form of income. So if you're unemployed, you're able to go to businesses and promote this, then you can get paid good funds from it. I actually spoke to my mentor about that today as well, about added features for it too. So that's what's nice about what we're entering into, is that you're a whole keynote holder, and it's not just you're starting to get. You can be sitting at a fancy dinner and start to have offers of, check out this new site, check out, this is where crypto memes can be found. This is we can increase your ratings for your business, whether it be your uncle, your cousin, your friends, your boss. You're able to offer more value IRL. Crypto Prince says never even seen projects with billion-dollar market caps doing things like this. Yeah, exactly. This is more of the business acumen, adding in more of a stock market feature, still decentralized. But I mean, with me as your dev, I mean, I'm still like CEO, right? So it's still quite centralized, but that's where we're adding into the utilities that we're doing. It allows you to run that utility too. So with the Star business, which I'm interested in, the same deal that I cut myself, I cut you guys as well. So 50% to you, 50% goes into the chart and locked. Yeah, but adding in more things that are not, handheld as a metaphor, right? Like handheld to all users, that you guys now have extra power thanks to being part of this project. The whole Key New Financial Visualizer gives extra transparency to you guys, but extra power into other projects too. And when they adopt it, then you can start to track what they're doing a lot easier, especially the bigger ones. What is Shiba Inu doing with all of the funds that are there? No one's tracking these thousands of transactions, but it should just be on one site, and they can, like a ledger for Shiba. And that's what we're going to be putting for ours. And Crypto Prince says, if we get more utilities like this, you will see $1 way sooner than you can imagine. Very true. We don't need to recover all the way to bull market with these ideas in place. So the idea is that we are doing everything inside of the market. Right now it's slow. So what's the solution if you have a slow market? Let's look outside of the market. Let's get funds from outside, from ads, from real life use cases that our members can make use of, get profit to them, get profit to the chart, and then you get profit for holding on top of it. So in the future, when like for example with the influencer campaign as well, we want to have more added features that if you're a Hokino holder, what you invest, then we're going to give you more capabilities of what you can do being that holder and earn on top of your investment. So earn your initials back, and then on top of that, you're uh, you're earning more outside of just the chart. We're offering more capabilities to you, and just use cases. Of you like, okay, now I can make memes. Now I can join meme contests, or like then the ads as well are just even if you don't want to do any of that, I just want to hold, and I like what you guys are doing. You just hold, and it also affects you in a positive way too. What's up, Bruno? Welcome. So we're just talking some of the utilities being rolled out. You can expect Bloom Block as well as augmented reality to be dropped soon as well. Both of those have their own Medium articles, which is the Easter egg for you guys to see. Okay, it's close to release. Bloom Block, we are just adding in affiliate marketing to the site. Everything else is fully functional. And augmented reality, the dev is adding in a couple of extra surprise features, but also already fixed the problem with the cameras when I uploaded. So the AR is quite unique. I already got some great compliments on it and some other devs liking it. So yeah, so that's quite interesting. We could even make this a business. We'll make augmented reality for your project. Give us your logo and we'll make it through the dev that's doing it now. So yeah, I mean that's the whole general idea, right? Is more extended branches, more which means more exposure, which means more users, more interest. If people are interested in comics and games, then they're interested into news for centralized exchange, for memes, like what's the name? Crypto Wall Street Bets, who does that on Instagram. It's some news, but a lot of it's memes. Um, and yeah, it's handy to branch that off and offer to other projects and have a forum section like Reddit does for your Medium articles for your bigger announcements. So it'll be a doozy to do. But yeah, there's a lot to do. So very fun. Any other questions, comments, concerns, points of feedback? Crypto Prince, good point of feedback to add in a live data sheet of the revenue generated from affiliate ads, whether it be instant, daily, weekly, or monthly. We have to see what we get offered when we choose an affiliate ad to track our revenue. But yeah, I have that in my list as a reminder. So that way, once we're in it, we're good. As far as us looking for affiliate ads, we're looking for PPC, is pay per click. You can also do it by impression. You can also do it by commission. So having like whoever buys through that. So we're looking for the one that has the highest revenue. It doesn't necessarily have to be crypto focused, but we do have crypto focused accessibility. So it's in the beta testing time for ad revenue. So the top ads will stay. The ones that are getting no traction will go. But I like pay per click because then you guys can just click, click, click. But yeah, we'll read a bit more about the terms and conditions. It shouldn't be that easy. Bruno says, any news on Alcazar yet regarding the NFTs? No, that was part of the announcements. There's no news from them yet, but I did. I think I sent you also a snippet of me asking. No news yet, and also no double tick mark either, so he hasn't looked at it yet. But the last time I talked to him, I offered him to be on our this last Saturday Smash Base. But here it is. Okay, so I'm traveling over to Dubai Friday, not back until Tuesday, and today's Monday, so that's why. So Tuesday or Wednesday, he'll probably be able to see it. Yes, sir. Creator Prince, of course, I want this project to grow big. Yeah, for sure. I mean, all these utilities coming out, along with the list of other utilities coming out as well. uh, slim, near to impossible for us not to blow up. What meme coin do you know that has 10 utilities in 6 months and more coming within a year? 20, 25, 30. I don't know one coin that has, I don't know one coin ever that has 10 utilities. Oh, Bruno knows one. All right, drop that name. I gotta check him out. 10 utilities. Oh, is it us? Yeah, it's us. That's right, us. Tell me what. I'm in a cluster right now. I read US. US coin. Yeah, us. Coming soon, coming soon. Along with the merch line, the Star platform, and the Hulk Inu financial visualizer to streamline transactions sent and received for the project. That's something that should have already been introduced, and I think there's a couple people that love it. Crypto Prince says one more last thing. Baseball, remember to mark the roadmap done on the website. Some of them are not marked yet. It's a good point. Let me review. With utilities coming up, we'll have a revamp on the white paper as well as the website. We have our web dev who's docile, but his counterpart we've reached out to. Down at the roadmap, check, 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 check. True, true. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes, 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 I see. Can be reorganized as well a bit. Yeah, yeah, that's a good point. Okay. Yeah. 3 points, 4 points, almost 5 points to be checked off on the roadmap. 6 points. Yeah, and we can also add in these utilities to the roadmap too. Wow. So we'll probably end up adding in points and having them checked out already. So that way new investors can see. Yeah, I get you. I wanted it to be like a strike through, but apparently the web dev said you didn't have that option, which was quite strange. But I have access to the development. That is the reason the website was down a couple of times, so I'll have to be very cautious. I will check some YouTube videos so I can do some of these minor updates as we go. But yeah, we'd rather do it in a chunk of like, web v3. This is v2 already of updates. Yeah, we'll have like a web v3 maybe in the middle of the utilities when we're 3 out of 6 released. Then we can have the white paper also revamped. Yeah, Crypto Prince did a deep research before investing into this project. That's beautiful. That's what we like to see. So we have the nice long-term investors that believe in the concept and believe what we're doing. And then as we develop, they develop more trust, and then DCA in because they check the roadmap again and say, "Oh wow, they're doing everything they said." So when they reach this phase 5, this is going to be incredible. Which I know a few of you definitely have your mind wrapped around because his roadmap does not have any of these 6 new utilities into it, as well as the other ones we're talking about. So maybe we'll add in a utility section to this. So we'll move phase 5 to the left and have hmm, utility phases. And it could be empower the beast. Hulk strength. Yeah, I'll brainstorm on it. Crypto Prince says, I got kicked out from the other chat today because I did zero research on a project they had an AMA with. They didn't like red flags I pointed out. That's not a good sign. If they can't answer the red flags, man, not good. You see, we're not kicking people out unless they're spamming some other projects. But if it's about our projects, yeah, we're more than happy to talk it through. We'll delete the conversation afterwards, maybe after we're like, okay, we don't want that just hanging there, someone to see. But they're not getting kicked out for asking questions, that's for sure. That's right. That's how you gotta do it. DYOR. But all right, guys. So what you can expect going forward after this VC, I will. Yeah, let's do that. I'll schedule a countdown to the for 8 p.m. So 2 hours and 15 minutes from now, for the basement cipher session, so you can hear your dev freestyle for us to get more views onto our 24/7 Hulky New Music channel on YouTube. Thereafter, I will reschedule for tomorrow's 5 p.m. EST. And thereafter, I will also drop, no, before that, I'll drop the space link for the collaboration AMA with Proof of Memes on Wednesday, the 21st, 2 days from now, at 1 p.m. EST. Make sure you're there. Proof of Memes, bullish community. If you heard them on the Smash Base, they are doing a lot. So we're looking to collaborate with them and work hand in hand. So check it out, and we'll talk with them more. Obviously, that's not announced. We're building that utility. They know that we're building it, and we'll go from there. If it doesn't happen, we have our utility, no problem. It's already our plan, but we want to incorporate them with it. And then give that hour or two, and then I will post the new page 3 final version of Hulk vs. Bear: The War on Ethereum. Very soon, we're going to have the augmented reality filter out. It has multiple different poses. I showed you guys one. You can choose multiple poses for Hulk Eden for back facing camera and front facing camera. You're going to have a responsive integrated mask. Feel free to check out the Medium article that has been released today. So yeah, so we have some things coming up, and Bloomblock be researching in the meantime this entire evening for getting affiliate marketing ads running on there. And I will also post and pin the requirements and payment structure, etc. Once I have it, once we're confirmed to it. But with that, I do appreciate everybody jumping onto the VC today. Again, if you do have additional questions, the chat is always open. There's always a team member available. That has not changed. If you want something specific to me, feel free to tag me and I will get back to you as soon as possible with the most thorough answer that you can get. Other than that, guys, feel free to chime in tonight at 8 p.m. EST for the freestyle cipher. And if you can't make it, then we will be back here 5 p.m. EST tomorrow with fresh updates and fresh developments and more news to share with you. Remember, full transparency. We want to share as much as we can with you guys, and we love your feedback. If you have thoughts, feel free to write it up if you don't want to talk, and send it to the group, and we will review it and write our response to it or add it into our notes as we have done today from another bullish piece of feedback from Crypto Prince. Shout out. Thank you guys all for joining. Shout out to Polka, AJ Raval, Jean Gray, Xiao Xiao, Helicopter, Shiba Dogeman, Shiba Doge Soldier, Gru, Toast, Crypto Prince, Bruno, Taz Crypto. Happy to see you all here. Thank you guys. And again, if you have comments, concerns, thoughts, feedbacks, an invention that you would like for us to explore that you'd like to see in crypto or outside of crypto incorporated in Hulk Inu, our ears are open. We are going for mass utility, for mass adoption. Real life integration into crypto is truly what's going to give us power and make us the strongest Eno, along with multifaceted promotion attached to each utility. So thank you guys, and Hulk out.